Hello and welcome to the Black Entrepreneur Blueprint Show. I am your host, Jay Jones. Black Entrepreneur Blueprint was created specifically to educate and inspire Black entrepreneurs to launch, build, and grow successful businesses. Join us as we help build an economic power base in the Black community by promoting business ownership. If you are currently an entrepreneur or want to be an entrepreneur, we invite you to join us every week here at Black Entrepreneur Blueprint. Welcome to the Black Entrepreneur Blueprint, episode number 192. I'm your host, Jay Jones, and today we have another outstanding and informative show in store for you. But before we get to today's show topic, we have some breaking news. That's right, breaking news, guys. We have finally scheduled our first Black Entrepreneur Blueprint live call-in show for this Wednesday, March 21st at 7 o'clock p.m. Wednesday the 21st at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And on that show, you will have Mr. Thane Martin, CPA of the stars, and my personal CPA. Great guy, very informed, and he's the best CPA that I ever met. And he's going to be talking about the new tax laws and how they affect us entrepreneurs. In addition to that, yours truly will be on the line. So if you have any questions for me about entrepreneurship or anything, please feel free. You know, it's going to be an open forum, and I'm very excited. I'm looking forward to it. I connect with a lot of family members out off of the air, but this is a great time for me to be able to connect on the air live so we can dialogue back and forth. So I'm really looking forward to it. So now, in order to get the updates, I need you guys to text BEB, like Black Entrepreneur Blueprint. Text BEB to 555-888. Text BEB to 555-888. BEB to 555-888. And that'll allow us to send you text reminders and also give you the call-in number. So we're going to try some new technology and hopefully everything will be good. But that's going to be Wednesday the 21st, 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And we're probably going to go for about an hour, hour and a half, depending upon how many calls. So please, 7 o'clock, I need you guys to call in. I believe the number, don't hold me to this. It's 215-960-9608. But don't worry, I'll be sending it to you via the text and also on social media. So just text BEB to 555-888. If you can't tell, I'm hyped right now. I'm excited. I'm looking forward to it. And if this goes well, we'll be doing this more so than not. We'll be doing probably once a month, hopefully, if we can get this rocking and rolling technology-wise. All right. So now, after that, let's get to today's show topic. And today's show topic is making money by creating a business opportunity program. 7 steps. Making money creating business opportunity programs. 7 steps. Now, I'm sure all of you have seen and looked at, investigated business opportunities. The problem is we're always on the wrong side of that equation. So we're always the one looking for business opportunities. And that's nothing wrong with it. But you can make very good money by creating business opportunities for others. And we're going to talk about the 7 steps on how to create your own business opportunity that you can sell to others. But first and foremost, let me just give you a picture. All right, there's a company out there called safetytechnology.org. I believe safetytechnology.org. And what they do is they actually sell safety products such as pepper spray, stun guns, all types of, safety stuff. Now, the company, years ago, they solicited me, and I actually bought a starter kit probably about 10 years ago just to check them out. But what they do is they contract with manufacturers. They bring in these products and they brand them under their own name. And what they do is they create marketing and distribution packages for independent contractors who want to create or start their own business. And so really they're just the middleman. They're buying in bulk and then they're providing or creating a business opportunity, and they're creating all the marketing behind it, the displays, point of purchase displays, and everything in the system behind it to make you, the distributor, successful. Now, there's a ton of benefits to the person creating the business opportunity, and there are a ton of benefits to you, the dealer. Not you, but whoever is one of your dealers. And so before we get into those 7 steps, I just want to give you some benefits as the creator of the business opportunity. All right. Number 1, what you're doing is you're leveraging your know-how to create a proven system. So let's look at one of the most popular products out there on the market, 5-Hour Energy. When 5-Hour Energy came out, they had independent distributors that went out to these convenience stores and set up displays. Now, after a while, they got so big, they did away with those independent guys, and now they have corporate guys. That's the type of product I'm talking about. Something that's probably consumable, low cost, with enough margin in there for you to make money, the distributor to make money, and also the retailer to make money. And we're going to go over some dollar figures just to give you an idea. But if you go to any convenience store and you look on the counter, a lot of that stuff is from distributors. And there's several ways you can sell it. You can sell stuff on consignment, or you can make the convenience store owner or the retailer pay up front. We're going to go over all of that real quick. But some of the benefits to you as the creator of the business opportunity. Number 1, leverage. So you're leveraging your know-how by creating a proven system. All right. So you want to make sure that it's a proven system that people can make money. Another benefit to you is that you're expanding your business without having to physically travel or to hire employees, because these distributors are independent contractors. Another benefit is it's reduced risk because the dealer buys the products up front from you. So, of course, you need an initial inventory, but after your initial inventory, the dealer buys a starter package and they're buying that product from you. So you're not out any money. And another benefit is people always want to learn how to make money. So if you give them something good and something solid, they're going to continue to patronize you. So those are the benefits to you, the creator of the dealership program or business opportunity, whatever you want to call it. Now, some of the benefits to the dealer, the person who buys the opportunity, they're buying a proven system that you created. Also, all the marketing and sales materials are provided, so they don't have to go and try to create the system or the sales materials, because that's what you've already done. Another benefit is they work for themselves. They're not your employee. They're independent. So with safetytechnology.org, once they sell you the starter or the initial package, and they're different packages priced based on different pricing, I'm not going to say they don't care if you don't sell anything, but they're not out of anything. They haven't lost anything because you've already paid them for the product up front. And so that's another benefit. So why am I talking about this? Well, I was in a conversation a couple weeks ago with a friend of mine and one of his friends that I had known years ago. And we had just been talking about starting businesses and how hard it is and things of that nature. And I was like, if you have experience, and it's funny because this guy owned his own route. He owned a bread route. And I said, so you own a bread route or used to own a bread route. You're familiar with the convenience stores. You're familiar with how the supermarkets work. I said, all you need to do is bring in or create a product, create the system, and then sell the system to other people. All right. It could be a soft drink. It could be a bag of potato chips, wrap snacks or whatever. It could be whatever you want it to be. It could be a competitor for 5-Hour Energy or Monster or whatever. So it's not that hard, but we're going to go over the 7 steps and how you can create your own dealership or business opportunity. Step number 1, find or create a business opportunity that works. Let me repeat that. That works. All right. You don't want to be selling garbage. You want to make sure that this works. And the only way you know if something works is by doing it or having seen somebody do it and replicating that. So that's step number 1. Okay, step number 2, make sure you have the margins where everybody can eat. Everybody can make money. You need to make money, your distributor needs to make money, and the retailer needs to make money. So let's take a hypothetical product. I don't know what it is, but we're just going to take a hypothetical product. Say that product cost you $1 to purchase, okay? Now, you take that dollar product and you sell it to the distributor for $2, okay? Now, the distributor sells it to the retailer for $3. And then the retailer marks it up, whatever, another $1, whatever he thinks he can mark it up to. So you're making $1, the distributor is making $1, and the retailer is making $1 or whatever he marks it up to. Say the product goes for $3.99, $4 or whatever. So everybody would make $1 in that scenario. But you need to make sure that you have the margins for people to make money, because if they can't make money, they're not going to sell the product. Now, with safety technology and a lot of these other dealerships or distributorships, they have, and we're going to get into this a little later, point of purchase displays where it may be a 12 pack of whatever, of 5 Hour Energy, 24 pack. But out of that 24 pack, if you're making $1 off of each one, you're making $24. And so that can add up if you have a lot of dealers that are out there, distributors selling your product. So you're the central hub. People are coming to you for the product. So once you create that system and you have some dealers that have some success, which you want to play off of that, then you can continue to market that. So now all you're concerned with is bringing in product, making sure that you have your point of purchase displays, your marketing materials, and you're selling not the product anymore, you're selling the opportunity. All right, so step number 1 is find or create a business opportunity that works. Step number 2 is make sure you have the margins where everybody can make money. You can make money, your distributor can make money, and the retailer can make money. Step number 3, make sure you have enough inventory. And the reason I say that is because when you recruit or solicit for distributors, you're going to create a starter package. And in that starter package, it's going to be product and marketing materials. Now, if somebody's real hyped about getting started, you don't want to have them waiting 3 or 4 weeks to get their product, because by that time, you know what's going to happen. They're on to the next one. Okay? So you got to make sure that you have enough inventory in stock. I'm not saying going out there and buying 20,000 units or whatever you're selling, but just have enough inventory. Step number 4, your product needs to be retail ready. And what I mean by retail ready is you need to have, if needed, countertop displays, point of purchase displays, and barcodes on your products. Now, those are very simple things to get, and I'm going to start with the barcodes. And I talked about this on a lot of the shows. gs1.org, governmentservices1.org, gs1.org, where you can get your own barcodes, okay? And so when you talk to a manufacturer, say you're selling, I'm just making this up, toothbrushes, right? So on the box, you want to have your barcode on that toothbrush, because the retailer isn't going to sit there and type in numbers. All he wants to do is scan the barcode. Okay, this is $2.99, great. So you need to have your product retail ready. Now, counter displays, point of purchase displays. How many times have you gone into a convenience store, and I'll use 5 Hour Energy again? They're sitting right up there either in racks or they're in boxes with a fold-up top that acts as a billboard. So next time you go to a convenience store, just look around and see how products are displayed, especially on the counter. And to create countertop displays, it's very simple. You can actually buy blank corrugated displays and put a sticker on the back of the box. So if you're selling lemonade, right, these little lemonade shots or whatever you want to call it, you can have a point of purchase display, corrugated box, and instead of having that corrugated box printed with the information, you can get a sticker that goes on the backboard of the box. So when people see it, they'll see your little lemonade things on the front, and on the back, right behind it, they'll see a backboard. So make sure that everything is retail ready. That's important because the end user, the retailer, isn't going to put it up there if it's not retail ready. Step number 5, know where to sell your product. Okay. Now, I was using products that have been sold pretty much in convenience stores, but C-stores or convenience stores are big in terms of moving product like that. So if it's a convenience store, a grocery store, or even a flea market. Now, if your distributor's selling a flea market, obviously they don't need a barcode. But what you want to do is you want to have that barcode on it just in case. And like I said, it may sound like a daunting task, but it's not. Getting a barcode is easy. gs1.org. Buy your barcodes. They'll give you the downloads. You send it to your manufacturer for your product, or you can print out the individual labels, and now you got your barcode. Pretty simple. Nothing crazy. All right. So step 5 is know where to sell your product. All right. That makes a difference on, especially if it's a convenience store. That's space. I mean, you can't take up a lot of space in a convenience store. All right. So you need to make sure that you know where you're selling. Convenience store counter space. That's probably where you're going to go. You're not going to have enough volume or product to go onto a shelf. So you want to have properly countertop displays, point of purchase displays. I actually was in the store the other day, and this is a product that I thought about doing a long time ago. Not a long time ago, almost about 6 months ago. They had a countertop display of the reader glasses. If you can't see like myself and you need the words enlarged as you get older. But these glasses were fold in half reader glasses, and they were in a display. And I think it was about 10 or 12 of them in a nice small countertop display at the convenience store. And I think they were selling for like $5, which isn't bad. So that product, and I actually went on and I checked and I found the exact same product. You can buy that exact product from China all in with shipping for like $1.25, right? So now if it's $1.25, that's your cost. You're going to sell it to the distributor for $2.50. So you're making $1.25. The distributor is going to sell it to the retailer for maybe $4. Okay. So he's making money. And then the retailer can sell it for $5 or $6 or whatever. But that's just a real life example of what I'm talking about. And it's funny because I called the back. I actually looked at the actual display and I called them and they were looking for distributors. And how do you become a distributor? You pay for the product up front, and then it's up to you to go and move the product. All right. So that was 5, know where to sell your product. Step number 6, you must have the appropriate marketing materials, point of purchase displays, marketing collateral. That's what makes it a system. All right. You can't create a dealership or distributorship program with just product. You need to have something where the distributor can market the product, some information about the product. So if it's those reading glasses, you have a one sheet with a picture of the glasses, the cost to the real retailer and the suggested retail price for the end user. So you need that marketing collateral. Okay. So that's really what the people are buying. They're buying your complete system, and your complete system is your product and your marketing collateral. All right. And your system. How do you do this? Okay. You go to these convenience stores, you talk to the owner or manager and say, hey, look, I'm going to put these 12 reading glasses things up here. And every time someone buys one, then you're going to make X amount of dollars. That's selling on consignment. And if it's a new product, you might have to sell on consignment first, because a retailer isn't going to buy your product right up front without knowing that if it sells or not. So you might go in and say, okay, I got 12 here today. You go back next week, there are 8 left. That means that 4 got sold. Where's my money for the 4? So that's how you can do it, where it's really no objection, because the retailer doesn't pay anything if you don't sell anything. All right. So that's step number 6. You must have the appropriate marketing materials, point of purchase displays, countertop displays, marketing collateral. And number 7, you must have a starter kit. And what is a starter kit? A starter kit is exactly what it sounds like, a starter kit. So say you're selling the reader glasses. Your starter kit, you may have several starter kits. Your first starter kit may be 4 cases, 48 reader glasses for whatever the price is. The next kit may have double that, and the next one may have double that. And obviously the price is a little cheaper per unit if they buy more in advance. So you must have a starter kit. And what the starter kit does is two things. Number one, what it does for you is you're selling your product and you're already in a plus mode already, meaning that you've already made money from the starter kit. So you can include the price of the reader glasses and the collateral marketing material, and you can upcharge that. Now, that safetytechnology.org place, they actually charge you a distributor fee, which is basically for nothing. And then you have to buy the product. So they charge you, I think, $35 to set your account up, which is basically a fee for nothing. And then they charge you based on the starter kit that you decide to go with. And they have so many different products. You can pick, the stun guns, pepper sprays, or whatever you want. So that's how they make their money up front. So in reality, you don't want this to happen. But in reality, if that person buys a starter kit and they never come back to you again, it's not like you don't care, but you didn't lose anything. Now, obviously, you have marketing costs and things of that nature are associated with recruiting distributors, but yet and still, you're not out of product, without getting paid for it. And so those are some of the things that a lot of these distributor programs are benefiting from that we can do also. Today's show, Making Money Creating Business Opportunity Program, 7 steps. And I'm just going to rehash those 7 steps. Step number 1, find or create the business opportunity that works. And that's the optimum words. That works. You don't want to create and sell something that's garbage. Step number 2, make sure you have the margins where everybody can get paid. You need to get paid, your distributor needs to get paid, and obviously the retailer needs to get paid. Step number 3, make sure you have enough inventory. You can't sell starter packages and make money if you don't have inventory. Now, you guys know that I'm big on testing, so you never want to go in and buy a garage full of whatever inventory it is until you find out you can move it. Make sure you have enough inventory. That's step 3. Step number 4, make sure your products are retail ready. So when your distributor gets it, there's nothing else that he or she has to do except sell. So you need barcodes, you need counter displays, point of purchase displays, whatever it is that makes your product stand out. And remember, space is at a premium in all retail stores, especially convenience stores. So if you have the ability to create a countertop display, that's great. And once again, it doesn't have to be all printed. You can go to stores like Uline, ULINE.com, and you can buy blank cardboard countertop displays. And then all you do is get a sticker made up and put it on the backboard, put your product in there. So there's cheaper ways to start out. Now, once you start making money, you may want to have that printed on there. Step number 5, know where to sell your product. And this is important because different places look for different margins. So if you sell out of a supermarket, if they make 30%, they're happy. Most convenience stores look for higher margins. And your real key is to find products that aren't that expensive for the end user. So if you can stay anywhere, from $5 and below, that'll be a benefit to you to help move your product. Okay. Step number 6, you must have the appropriate marketing collateral, the point of purchase displays, the one sheets, anything to help your distributor market the product. Because the more product he can sell, the more money you can make. And step number 7, have a starter kit and have several different opportunities. Somebody that doesn't have a lot of money but wants to get in, that's fine. Maybe $75, $100, whatever. It all depends on what type of product that you're selling. But have a starter kit and make sure you're profitable from that starter kit off the muscle. Meaning that you're not taking the L by selling somebody a starter kit. You need to be profitable from, once you sell that starter kit and the actual system and program to that new distributor. So these are some of the things, guys, that we may not think about all the time. But as I go around, and I tell you, man, I'm a veteran. I probably looked at every business opportunity in the world, right? I mean, from years back. So I know a lot about a lot of things. I know a little about a lot of things, I should say. And one of the things, having been in this type of business when I owned the famous Amos Cookie route, I saw the money that people were making building a route business. And really what you're doing, you're on the other end of the route business. So in my scenario, you would be Famous Amos and I'm the distributor. And what you want to do now is you want to create the opportunity for somebody else where now you're Famous Amos. You're the one that's selling the product. Okay, you're selling it to your distributors. And so sometimes we have to think a little different. And once again, I always talk about thinking deeper. All right, there's two ends of every transaction. There's a buyer and a seller. And we have to start being the sellers. That's the only way we're going to get it. We buy too much. We're consumers. So be the seller, not the buyer. And if you can create a program or products that actually work and people are making money off of it, it's a win-win for everybody. That person is going to love you. Oh, man. Just think about the people that got into a Monster or 5 Hour Energy and were distributors for them when they first started. Man, they probably were making money hand over fist. Not Monster. I'm sorry, Red Bull. I know a couple guys that used to have a Red Bull territory. Now it's everywhere. But when they first started, they had to break the market just like anything else. Making money, creating business opportunity programs, 7 steps, something to think about. It's not for everybody. But if you're out there selling something and you think that you can create a system where other people will be successful, why not try it? It's not going to cost you a lot of money. All right. Like I said, with those reader glasses, you can buy 100 of those reader glasses for probably $100. Create your own point of purchase display and go and start trying to sell it. If it takes off, guess what? Go to Alibaba or wherever you're getting the glasses from and start buying more. So we got to start thinking deeper, guys, and being able to not just buy, but to sell, to create. And that's really where it is, guys. Before we end today's show, just want to remind you guys, my new book is coming out, A New Black Wall Street. Still tweaking the subtitle, but basically it's about e-commerce and basically building up our own community by creating our own products, selling our own products to us, and circulating that dollar in the black community, because that's what we need. And I got a couple other things that are a couple surprises that are going to come out with that book. And I actually had to revise the book a little bit because as I was writing the book, I'm like, you know what? There's a component to this that I'm missing that I really need to have in place. So that's my book is taking a little bit longer than I expected, but it's for a good reason. So on the last draft now with the new stuff that I put in there and the new component. So please be looking forward to that. Also, do not forget, please go text BEB to 555-888 so you can get the updated information on our live call-in show, which is Wednesday the 21st at 7 p.m. I am so excited about that. Looking forward to speaking to my family members, answering questions, myself and my CPA, Thane Martin. I'm real hyped about that, guys, and we're going to look to do that at least once a month if this goes well and this technology that I'm bringing in works. So we'll find that out. Also, please don't forget, spread the word about Black Entrepreneur Blueprint. I tell you guys each and every week, I love you, and I can't do this without you. You know, it's been growing and growing every episode, and that's due to you guys, you know, and I love you and I appreciate you. And if you need to connect with me, if it's something long, you know, I got people, you know, direct messaging me like 4 pages. If it's something long, hit me at jjones@blackentrepreneurblueprint.com, JAYJONES at blackentrepreneurblueprint.com, Facebook, Black Entrepreneur Blueprint, Twitter, jjones001, Instagram, jjones4real, the number 4, REAL, YouTube. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Go to YouTube, Black Entrepreneur Blueprint. I have different content that comes out on my YouTube channel. Actually, I'm about to drop something as soon as I get finished with today's show. Go to YouTube, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, Black Entrepreneur Blueprint, because we're going to be doing a lot more video in the upcoming future. I love you guys, and I'll see you same time next week. And don't forget, Wednesday the 21st, 7 p.m., live and in living color, baby. Looking forward to seeing you. Peace.